producing enough. You know what I mean? There's no toilet paper coming. Like toilet paper is something that niggas need. Like it be the most simplest things. You know what I mean? We try to make it complex, clothing and shit, but motherfuckers don't really need that, bro. Motherfuckers need aluminum foil. You know, that's a good business. Meat production. We get some land and get some meat production. That's
Necessities.
necessities, right? So for economic growth to be sustained, there needs to be a constant spending in the economy. To make money, you must spend money. That's where that shit. This shit is all a flow. It's all a flow. So all of this shit is currency, bro. It's all a flow. You can't hoard shit. You know what I mean? You got to participate in it.
Right.
All right. So with its trading, the goal of a day trader is to capitalize on short-term market events, to sell for a profit, buy low, sell high. So this is what I'm looking for, bro. This is kind of my shit. So let me break this shit down, and then we're gonna do a simulation real quick. I'm only gonna be like an hour.
Oh,
So what first thing we looking for? We looking for a mediocre red candle. That's it. And this is just pattern recognition.
Yo, not try to cut you off real quick. Yo, Gabe, if you got some paper, bro, I would draw that shit. Cause like that, I don't know
That's
about
right.
you, but I'm one of them learners where like if I do it like physically,
Yeah.
my memory like retains it more than just looking at a screen.
Yeah,
So
nah,
like
yeah, let me
that's
do
what I
something.
did when he was doing it. I wrote that shit down, and it
Yeah.
again, I'm no fucking expert in any sense, but I
Me neither.
definitely was seeing it a little bit more after I wrote that shit out. I'm
Yeah,
about to
let me
do
do
that
that
actually.
actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with y'all too. It's a good idea, Banks. Yeah, we just write all of this shit down, bro. Cause this all you need to know is this pattern. Like, I'm gonna keep this shit as simple. The more you know, the more confusing it get. And they do that
Yeah.
on purpose. It's like a record contract. It don't need to have all of them pages and them words in it, but they do that shit in order to finesse you, nigga. Like,
Right.
Right.
all right, so let's all write this
3
shit down.
steps of the setup.
This is it. This is all you need to know, bro.
All right, so we for
Part 1,
red can.
the mediocre red.
Mediocre red. So just draw like a mediocre red.
Yo, Gabe, do you know what he means when he says mediocre?
Just like smaller, right? I mean,
Smaller. Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So write that too. Mediocre is like a smaller red candle. Yeah, Banksy, you gonna be good too. And this is the good part. Like we all kind of right around the same thing. So as you soaking it in, Banks, if you turn around and get that shit to Pitts, you know what I mean? Now you teaching it, the best way to learn is by teaching.
Well, yeah, and like we were saying the other day, like it ain't no fun unless if we all can crack a code, and if you
It's
can
over, bro.
if you really crack the code and you're able to teach it, like, and that's in any sense, you know what I mean, like in any industry, if you learn how to do something and have a product or a service, and then you're able to teach it and sell it,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
So
And
like you,
and what I was just saying, Banks, the average consumer, bro, like they not that smart, bro. Niggas was willing to pay me. I was just putting this shit out there as I was learning it and shit. And a motherfucker offered like $35. And I was in no
right,
position to teach it.
Yeah.
So
right,
the marketing part is
yeah,
actually like
it
easy
was
for real,
there, but the actual
but
like
the
the
skill set's not
yeah.
there. And I don't want to be that nigga that's a marketer
Nah,
and
that was
don't
smart
really
that
do
you
this
fell
shit.
back on it, because those are the scammer bulls. Those
Yeah,
bulls who jump in it,
exactly.
and it's like now you
Exactly.
just gotta get rich
Exactly.
quick scheme.
Yeah.
Make bread in
Exactly.
6 months, and now you have no credibility.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So
And they make a shitload of money, but all of your money is dependent upon people and shit because
yeah,
your foundation ain't solid.
Yeah.
yeah,
I want
you're
my
community
foundation,
driven,
yeah, your community, and I want to be community driven, but I also want to be
but
able
from
to
the
turn that shit
foundation,
off.
like yeah.
Yeah, look, bro, I'm not fucking with. I see y'all niggas in 3 months. You know what I mean? All
Yo,
right,
you're Freedman, you Banks
yeah,
Freedman.
all right, Pitt. So, yeah. So the first thing we looking for is a mediocre red candle. That's a smaller red candle.
Uh,
Okay. After we get that mediocre red candle, we gonna look for a big green candle.
simple enough.
So it's gonna be mediocre, and then we want to see some type of violent action, and we just waiting on it. Like this shit ain't fun, bro. This shit boring as fuck for real. Like you just sitting waiting. It's all patience,
Yeah.
and the setup might not show up that day, and if it don't, there ain't no moves that day. Like that's why it's good to still have your job and still have a life outside of this. You don't
Right.
want to be that boy on the computer all day. Like nigga, I do this shit for an hour and a half. Like this ain't nothing. I'm doing this
Yeah.
to double my bread and to learn about what's going on, but I still got other shit, you know what I mean, we doing.
Yeah. For
And that
sure.
saves you. Cause a lot of times niggas will get bored and start trading just out of boredom. Like, bro, live your life, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we looking for a mediocre red candle. Now, after we get some small shit, some little bit shit, we gonna look for some type of violent green candle. Okay.
I wish I had some colored pencils or some shit. That'll make my shit look official.
Yeah. I got the red marker and the green marker.
Oh damn, Fishy came
Yeah.
Hey,
in the fucking
Pitt,
Yeah.
building.
it's also banks to draw this on y'all whiteboard if y'all got a
Yeah,
whiteboard and shit, and look
yeah.
at this shit every day. This is all you need
I
to
gotta get an
know.
eraser. Like I
Oh,
gotta
you
get
need.
better markers. My shit just be fucking caked up on my joint.
There we go.
All right. So we're gonna have a mediocre red candle, and then we're gonna have a violent green candle. Once that happens, now you ain't gotta write this down. Just draw the mediocre red and then the violent green, and then once that happens, bro, all we're doing is we're waiting for price to come back. I'm gonna show you how to draw a zone. We waiting for price to come back into that zone, and then we're buying. That it created a demand zone. I'm gonna tell y'all why in a second. But all you need to know is mediocre red, violent green. Now let me show y'all what this looked like in real life. Give me a second. Let me find this example. All right. So when was this? Oh, this was Friday. So this was gold on Friday. So let me show y'all. Hold up. All right. So this is all we looking for, and this is what it looked like in real life. Okay. Okay. All right. This is all we looking for. Now, this red candle, it was news. So these candles are bigger than normal. So typically we would want a smaller red candle, but this is still a bitch made red candle. Like you got something called wicks. It left a little wicks, but look at the body. The body is little as fuck. You see what I'm saying? That's a bitch candle. We want something with a little ass body. The body of this candle is big. The body go from here all the way up to here. This is a strong candle.
Okay.
It left the wick, but this body is from here down to here. This is a bitch made candle. So every candle, you're gonna have the body, you're gonna have the body, and then it's gonna leave like a little wick. They call it like a wick. It's kind of like a little antenna. So the little things on the top and bottom, those are called wicks. That's why my name Willie Wicks. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
it's gonna leave a wicks and then it's gonna leave a body. We want something with a little ass fucking body. This shit left a little ass body. Now the next candle, boom.
Dang.
Yeah.
So at this point, we got one. This is
Yeah.
all I'm looking for, nigga. I don't need to know Fibonacci, RSI, nigga. Shut up, nigga. This is all I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Look. So at this point, the zone is going to be that weak, mediocre red candle from the top of that wick to the bottom of the wick. Boom. That's how I draw the zone. So from the top of the mediocre red candle wick to the bottom of that red wick, we got a demand zone. And this is all I'm looking for. Now this is a little advanced, but I'll go over it with you just so y'all know what I'm talking about. So now What's really going on is when we have a mediocre candle and a sudden blast of buy orders, it's telling us that there's buyers at this price point. So right here at gold, this shows at the price 1839, 1840, there was a lot of buyers that step in, and they took price from 1839 all the way up to 1849. There's a lot of buyers here. That's all that means. So that big green candle, all that means is whoever it is, nigga, we have no idea. It could be China, whoever. There's a lot of buyers here. Now, if that blast leaves a gap, we'll go over that in a minute. There's an understanding that there hasn't been an exchange of orders in that price zone yet, and there's going to be a high probability of orders waiting to be executed in that zone. It's a lot, but just
Nah, I
take it
get,
in.
I got all that. I got all that.
So the fact that a lot of buyers just came in here, that means that there's still unfinished business in this area. That's how I'm looking at it, because it's like if something came, every star, if a star blows up quick, it's always going to come back down.
Yeah, zoom in on your joint real quick.
Okay.
So Pissy, one thing that I learned from Will and Rail about the Wicks is like, so all these are transactions, right? And they're
Right.
getting bought up. However, they're transactions at certain price points.
Mm-hmm.
So people are putting their prices at, what does that say up there, D? 1849? I can't
Yep.
see.
Yep.
Let's just say, so people are putting their shit at 1849. However, nobody is buying it up there at that 1850. That's where they put in that price point up, and buyer or sellers are selling it back down
Mm-hmm.
to, what's that now? 1847. So that's where sellers are pushing it. They call that resistance and
Mm-hmm.
support.
Mm-hmm.
So resistance is like think of resistance of the way I look at it is like, think of resistance as you try and fucking push the fucking dumbbell up. You try and push 225 up, and 225 is pushing that shit back down in your chest.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
support is like you over here doing a shoulder press. You try and push that shit up. You know what I mean, to get that shit back to where it needs to be so that you can make your bread. That's how I always thought of it.
All right.
If that makes any sense to you, you know what
Yeah.
I mean. That was how
Yeah.
I put it
Somewhat.
in that. Like,
I guess nah. That makes sense. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. I guess like I feel like there's what's confusing me right now is just like the zone.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's
The
what he's saying. He's saying that these buyers, they were fighting at this level right here where that weak candle is at. That's what that
Mm-hmm.
means, is that the buyers and sellers was mixing right there. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
it got basically, they broke even essentially, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the very next, because these are what, 5 minute candles.
Yep.
So in that next 5 minute window, the buyers punched on the fucking
Yep.
sellers.
Yep.
Right.
So what he's saying, what Will is saying, what he learned is that shit gotta come back down into that zone.
Right.
Like, money
It
value
can't just
doesn't
stay up
just
there.
go up
It
all
can't
day
stay up
long.
there.
You know what
Not
I
for
mean?
sure.
So that's
For
where
sure.
that's where it made sense to me. I was like, that makes so much sense. Like,
Right.
obviously you're gonna win the battle, but the war is still won. It can be won down in these other 5 minute increments. You know what I
Right.
mean? He's saying from his knowledge that he's taken in the last few years, he realizes that is the zone right there. It has to get back in there. So he's betting on that.
Okay.
That's what I'm
And
betting
that's where
on.
the patience he's saying comes from. You just got to wait for that time where it shows you that,
Right.
and then play in that window where you got to be locked in at your screen, not going to the bathroom, not doing nothing. Because
Yeah.
every second, it got, at least that's how I took it. D, is
Hey,
that,
that's
how would you
absolutely
say?
right, bro. So the mediocre red candle is like niggas mixing, bro. It's a good fight, bro. Like niggas in the middle of the ring, like,
Yeah.
and this is like the knockout punch, bro. Like, so they was
When it takes
mixing.
off there.
Yeah, buyers
So
came in.
so is that actually just stopping at the top of the wick of the red wick, like when the buyers start like going crazy on the green wick? Like, is that starting at the top of the red wick, or is it
Okay,
starting at the
good,
bottom at the
good question.
base?
Yep, good question. It's starting at the base,
Okay.
so it's starting right here.
Okay.
Green
Gotcha.
candle started right here, went up, 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 broke the hot. It just kept going up,
Gotcha.
kept going up, came all the way up here. This is like benching the 225. You know what I mean? You on that ninth rep,
Okay.
back down,
That
and
and then
close,
so then that
close
base
right
the
here.
support, the top base is the support there.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. And it closed right here.
Bet.
Closed right here. Yep. So not a support, a resistance.
No, okay, so the top is a wick, or that wick on the green, that on the buyer's.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
not. That's not the resistance. That's the.
This is the resistance. Yep. This is the
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so the support is the top of the
bottom.
base. Then.
The
Yeah.
bottom.
Oh, bottom. Okay,
Like
gotcha.
something like this. You see
Where?
this wick right
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yep. So basically that's a good thing. Yep. 225 came all the way up here, and nah, nigga, you maxed out, nigga,
Yeah.
and closed
Yeah.
right
Get
here.
your spotter to pick that joint
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So and this the first day, Pitts. So we just gonna
Yeah.
keep this simple, nigga. This shit
Yeah,
took me
for sure.
a year. And
I ain't even have an understanding of it like that before
none
this.
of it.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
So
why
it's
I
like,
said like that's how he
Take your
explained it to me,
time.
and I was
yeah.
working with Rail, so like I was able to like pick at least that concept up. Now I haven't used it.
Yeah.
I've been trying to learn Rail's method. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Just
But
learn the shit before you just hop in. Nah, I feel
Of
that.
yeah,
For
course,
like I
sure. Cause
just
that
put
shit
my
look like,
first.
I mean, this shit, like you said, this shit look like a foreign language. When you have
it
no idea
is.
what's going on here, you're like, bro,
Yeah,
what the fuck? What
yeah.
the fuck this shit mean? You know what I mean? It looked like a lot.
It
Like I
is. It
put
looked like
50
a lot.
in, lost the 50, and like I made. I think I went up like 110, ended up losing it over like
Yeah.
a span of
Yeah.
Bro,
2 weeks.
you should do demo from that. I would recommend doing demo.
Or on you talk about TD Ameritrade, Think or
Yeah,
Swim.
yeah, yeah. And I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
front, bro. I ain't gonna front, bro. My way, bro. It's a lot easier, bro. It's
Oh,
straightforward,
I
bro.
already know. I already know. I already know. I
Yeah,
feel like it's my duty to try to learn. If this way is working, my plan would be to like literally just if I
yeah.
can somehow see this shit and make my
Hell-
$50 a day, but then take that and put it into a fucking
Yep, invest into that. That's
yeah.
how I
So
want to
that's where
do
I
it.
gotta learn though
Yeah, you gotta learn.
that
Yep,
idea
yep,
too. You
yep,
know what I mean?
yep,
So that's
yep.
kind of my plan. It's like
Yeah, that's
it
my
can't
whole
just
plan
be
too.
yeah, it can't
Yeah.
just be me just doing this and then not learning anything else because I feel like then when the shit sits up, I'm not gonna know what the difference is. I might be
Well, at the
fucking up.
same time, though, learning one thing.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure, for sure.
This book right here, one thing, bro. If you could just focus on one fucking thing, bro.
Yo, bro, that's crazy. That I actually like send me that drink because I want to see. I got another book that's the exact opposite of that book,
Really, look.
and
If
that's
you
curious.
if
I'm
if,
curious. I'm
if
about to read that joint and
read it,
see which
look.
one makes more sense to me.
If you chase two rabbits, you will not catch either one. That's a Russian proverb.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
If you see two rabbits, it sucks. And this is where I think on settling has a negative connotation, but eventually you're going to have to settle on one thing. But it's not settling. It's just being mature enough to okay, this is it, bro. Like
Yeah.
this is it.
It's focus.
It's focused.
Yo, the
Yeah.
other book. That's the other book. It's called Range.
Okay.
It's literally the exact opposite. It's about being versatile, like being good at being good at everything. Nah, and I'm not saying that book one's better than the other. I'm just
Yeah.
curious. Like
Nah,
I'm like
that's funny as shit though.
I just
That is
wanted
funny.
to because Rail told me to read this joint, and that's exactly how he
The
explained it. I didn't
opposite,
read it
yeah.
yet.
The,
I
the,
didn't
the
read it yet.
way now, me personally, the way I would view range is in the same field. It's called vertically integrating, like Nipsey. You
Mm,
see what I'm saying? You focus on this, and from this you branch out. You create a course. You branch
yeah,
out, create a discourse. So I'm
yeah.
well diversified, but it's
That's
in
what
the
it is.
same.
That's what it is. It's diversify your portfolio so that you're not eliminating opportunities and
Mhm.
focused in one facet. That's at least the idea I got in the
Yep,
first
that's what I
introduction.
get too.
So
But you gotta
it's
post
yeah.
one thing because it's like somebody
Oh
doing
yeah, you got to
nails.
master something.
Yeah, you doing nails and then you turned around and did hair and now
See,
you
that's
do
my problem. That's been my
yeah
problem.
you
I'm a
but
B
imagine if
plus at
you did
everything.
nails and now you created your own nail polish and create now you're diversifying but you're still in your
Still within that
field.
same lane.
You're
Yeah.
within that same lane. I do music, but I'm not gonna do music and then turn around and do like architecture and shit. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm sorry. I'm a songwriter. Yeah.
Nah,
No.
for sure.
That's how I would view it. You know what I mean? Because I want to be versatile, but you gotta have that foundation though.
So
Like
you're
really,
not all over the place.
you're not
Yeah.
all over the place,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I feel that.
All right, so we almost done. So Pitsy, red candle, it's a niggas mix and it's a 50-50. Then I'm looking for a clear, thank you. I'm looking for a clear bullish breakout, bro. So this is the zone. Oh, I already drew it. All right, bet. So now this comes down to patience. So we would just be sitting here chopping it up. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Next candle, nothing. Next candle, nothing. Next candle, oh, kept going up. That could happen. You know what I mean? Next candle, nothing. Next candle, none. All right. Next candle, none. But at this time, this is 5,
So
10,
at what point
15.
what point did you get in?
I ain't get in yet. I'm still waiting.
So you're waiting for it to
Oh,
drop back
word.
in there, then copping it.
Yeah, it didn't come back into our zone yet.
So you're not getting in when before it starts going up.
No, how would we know? We don't know. I have
I
no
see.
idea that
You,
I
it's
know.
gonna
I
drop
oh
get
in
yeah,
what
yet.
you're
yeah, no,
saying.
that's true. You're just looking for that. I got you. Yeah, you're just looking for
So
that.
we don't predict, we just react.
Right.
It already made the first move. Cool. I want to come in second place. Sometimes coming in first place, there's a lot of
That come with
Yeah.
danger.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
You come in second, third place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so we didn't get in yet. So it created this move. We just waiting. So, but it's been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's been 45 minutes, nigga. I'm waiting for it to touch. I'm waiting for it to touch back into here. Once it touch back into here, that's when it's game time. So sometimes I would even set an alert. I sit here, set an alert on my phone if I'm not gonna be here. And once price touches here, I get an alert on my phone. All right, bet. All right, it's game time. You see what I'm saying? But at this time, it's 9:25. So it's 9:25 a.m. So we seen the setup at 8:40. It's 9:45. We're still waiting. Still waiting, waiting. Uh-oh. Bang. So now price came back into our zone and it rejected up, pushed it back up, left a wick, the candle closed. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
So price broke out, it came back into our zone. Boom. So now let's see what this next candle do. Made a bitch ass green candle. Now you got something called price action. Now, if I was reading, this is a little advanced. So I don't want to take it too advanced, but if I'm reading this, we have a strong red candle. This body big as fuck. This is strong ass nigga. Like it's like a solid 260 for real. You see what I'm saying? And then we got this bitch ass green candle. So that shows you that it went from red, a lot of red, to a bitch green in our zone. If price breaks above this high, I'm taking this shit back up. So it was mixing, broke out, bitched around, came back into our zone. At this point, I would take buys above here, and my stop loss would be, oh, hold up. I would take buys above here, and don't worry about the stop. We'll go over that, but my stop loss would be if price breaks above here, I wouldn't want to see it coming back down below here. If it come back down below here, it would stop me out, and I just take an L that day. We call it a day. One loss, you call it a day. You
Okay.
only lose when you go on tilt mode, and we'll talk about tilt mode and the emotions, and we'll talk about all that in a minute. But the next candle, all right. So let's see. So I took buy. Next candle broke above here. I'm in this shit. And then I'll always do a 1-to-1. So if I'm risking $40, I'm looking to make $40. You know what I mean? Initially, some niggas do like a 3-to-1. If they're risking 40, they want to make 120. I'm a scalper and I win more than I lose. So I'm at a 1-and-1. Like I don't want to hold the position too long. So my 1-to-1 would be right here. So I would need price to break right there. I'm about to eat in a second. I got you. I need price to break right there. Next candle. Boom. That's a winning trade.
Okay. Now
That's
you could have held it for longer, but either way, you
could have held it first. You always leave a runner.
Yeah.
So I secure 90%, and that other 10%, I'm leaving a runner. And I'm
Okay.
just holding that shit. And that's what really kind of like creates that margin between your wins and your losses.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. But this is the setup. This is the setup. Let me show y'all one more, and then we call it a day. Let me
So
show
when
y'all.
you leave the runner on there, I know this is kind of extra, but when you leave the runner on there, how do you are you able to set it so that
Mhm.
like when it does start dropping again, it cuts it off? Like
I put my stop loss at break even.
okay,
So
word.
if it come back at break even, I'm out.
Then gotcha. Okay,
Let me show you.
because it's only 10%, so it's like okay,
I
yeah,
already secured 90.
yeah, for
I
sure.
secured majority of my shit. I'm out in the markets, and then I finna go enjoy my day. You did.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that
yeah,
gig with
yeah.
you.
This
So
is this is cool. I like that.
I would be working that gig with you.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? I would do that with you. Every time I get paid, I would pay my bills, live my life, and maybe like 20% I'm putting in my trading account,
word.
which is also like a FanDuel account. It's all
Right,
the same game.
right.
It's just can you be consistent and profitable, nigga?
Sure.
You know,
Yeah,
poker. This is more comparable to poker though. This is just like poker. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
let me show you. Let me show you. And I record. So this is the business of it. So the business of it is I document all of my trades. You gotta have a journal. I would recommend y'all have a journal. I'll send this shit to you, the template. All of your trades, you need to document them joints. And then down here, you would have to document all of your trades, the reason why you took the trade, everything. This shit like Tom Brady, you like a quarterback. So you just got to look over film footage, go back, see what you did wrong, see what you did right. You know what I mean? Document everything, record the shit, you know what I mean, which is recording. I'll show y'all a good one. Hold up. Let me show y'all a good one. Let me see if I can find it. I send this shit to my Jamaican nigga. Let me see if I can find it. And turn that down a little bit. Hold up. Let me see what oh Pissy, any questions? Let me know. I know
No,
this
for
is a
sure.
lot, bro. Just take
Yeah,
it.
nah. Like I said, I'm more informed on how, what's the fuck's going on already than what I was before. So
Hold up real quick. We almost done. Y'all got about 5 more minutes.
yeah, for sure.
Banksy, you look like you got some questions in here.
Nah, I'm chilling. I'm
All right.
ready.
Banksy, you explain this shit. Like, can you say
Yeah,
that
no,
one more
that shit
time?
makes
Like
sense.
the squabble and the rush, because that was literally like what I had written down right here. If this makes sense, if that you literally explain that shit. This is like they couldn't figure out who won, and then this one just took over.
Are you asking me to read? Oh, okay. Yeah, D funny as shit. Yeah, I love this nigga D.
All right, let me show y'all something. We almost done. Hold on. When was this, bro? All right, December 14th.
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear a little bit.
I bet. I figured it out.
Oh yeah, that's what type song you want? Sound like some yay shit over
Yeah, that did sound like some yeah shit.
here.
This shit crazy.
All right. So this is a live trade. I recorded this joint real quick. Let me show y'all.
Yo, D,
All
you
right.
hella organized, Brody.
Yeah, yo, and this is what I use for my shit, Pitsy. So like when I wanna this, I press this to open the trade. You could put your stop loss at entry. You could close half your position. You could close full of your position. You could close 25% of your position.
Oh okay.
You could do a double order. You could even put your stop loss in profit. So let's say I'm up like 20 pips. I'll put my stop loss at 10 pips profit. If it come back, close me out in profit. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
we can make this shit stress free like a motherfucker, bro. Like I'm telling y'all, nigga, I done figured this shit out, nigga. Like,
Yeah. Oh, this shit's
Yeah.
cool.
all right, let me show y'all. Let's do one little simulation session real quick, and then we done. And I'm gonna send y'all this shit too. So I would start with this, and I'm gonna show y'all for real. If y'all follow my signals, bro, like I'm confident enough now where y'all niggas can follow my signals, but I want y'all to be independent so y'all can
Yeah.
do shit on your own. Let's do a starting balance of $200. This would be January 1, 2021. So this shit gonna show us like real data from
This
2000.
the demo joint that she was telling Banks to do.
Yeah, this is a simulation.
Okay.
This is a simulation. So let me show y'all this shit. We're gonna do the 5 minute. I only use one time frame. I only trade off the 5 minute time frame. You can look at the higher time frames. We'll go over that, but I don't want to confuse you. Like all you really need for real, that 5 minute nigga. Like this shit
5 minutes.
simple, nigga. Simple. But each time frame, so you had the 30 minute, it's gonna show you 30 minutes worth of data. So each candle is from 30 minutes. You got the hour, that's gonna show you 1 hour worth of data. I only need 5 minutes worth of data at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Be in that
to
bitch.
catch that. Yeah.
Catch that. All right, so let's start this. Give me a second. Yo, Banks, you said this shit organized, huh, bro?
Nah, I like that shit, bro. I like seeing shit
Yeah,
like that because that's like one of my flaws that I'm trying to get better at. Is like I'm
yeah.
not. I ain't had no
Mm.
computer as a young boy. I'm realizing I'm kind of ass with
No,
like
that's a
computer
fact.
work. Like I'm like you know what I mean. I'm getting trying to get more proficient with
Yeah, good. And to be
my
honest with you,
skills.
bro, this shit work better with a cheap ass computer. This shit hard with an Apple, nigga. Like y'all make off that, so y'all gonna have to get like a little $50 joint for real, bro. Like
This
this shit.
nigga said a $50 joint. That shit
No, for
come with
real.
double A batteries and shit.
Yeah, this the joint I use. A little ass
Little
HP.
HP. Yeah.
Because the Apple, you gotta have everything Apple. Like that shit like
Yeah,
Yeah.
bullshit pop. We try and jailbreak shit and put, you know what I mean? Shit that ain't supposed to be on here, nigga.
right.
Like
Yeah. No, I hear that.
yeah. All right, so let's start off.
I'm
All right,
about
so
to get
this is
high though.
yeah, go ahead. Here, I'm about to get high too, man. Fuck the niggas,
Yeah,
bro.
hold
I
on,
am
hold
who I
on.
am, bro. These niggas
Yeah.
don't pay my bills, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Come on,
That
man.
would be. Yeah.
Here go my real estate, nigga. Yo, what's poppin', Brody?
I ain't
Shit,
gonna lie
man.
to you,
Coolin',
bro.
bro.
I'm gonna be hitting this little ass bowl on this joint, bro. I went into my smoke, the one smoke shop I be
Yeah,
getting my
let's
pens and shit from.
let's
You
link
gotta
up.
go in there
I'm
and
doing this
buy some
little
shit.
simulation
Shit
session
gonna
right
go
now with the gang
crazy.
and shit. So
And I ain't had nothing to buy. I was
what
like,
you
nigga, give
what you
me
doing
this
today?
bowl right here. He gave this shit dinky.
Yeah, that's. I don't know why they be having them. Just
Bro,
like,
I'm like, bro, I'm not about to
All right,
buy
bet,
no
bet. I'm watching that
$15 balls
Javante
just for
Davis
the
fight
bowl,
tonight.
bro.
But
But like, I
so
don't also want these dumbass
yeah,
fucking.
so as soon as I'm done with this joint, I'm gonna call you, bro.
I folded. I could have asked for anything.
Yo, they putting together a little small business showcase in March. They want nigga want me and Ann a part of it. Y'all definitely pull up.
Right. And
I
Mark.
might,
Wait,
I
where
might,
is
I
that
might.
in the O?
Yeah, in the oh, yep.
Damn, I about to be having a lot of moves. I gotta get a job soon.
No, I hear that.
He said, no, it is
Fuck.
a lot, man. This shit is a lot, man.
My
All right, here, let me
burgers
show y'all
love
before I do this.
me.
Let me show y'all why I do this though. Let me show y'all. Bro, this is the course. I was telling them though, Banksy, I'm gonna put the course. Soon as I get like a couple withdrawals from the market, like a 10K, 7K, 10K, that's enough to like prove to myself and show niggas like, nah, I'm really eating from this joint. I'm marketing the shit out, nigga. I'm going crazy, nigga. Like,
Had
yeah,
them courses. You get them courses out.
courses. All right, so look, this is
Bro, if you
why
if you crack the code and I see oh
y'all
shit,
can
I
do
see
y'all.
the code.
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
the
bro.
code is cracked. Nigga, I'm posting your Discord on that shit every day.
Yeah, and look, I do affiliate. We do affiliate links because this shit all work together. So this is like my big plan with this shit though, for real. Like, look, so this is like all of us right here. You know what I mean? All of us making bread, and we put like 30% of our profits into one big like fund.
Right.
We could use that to start helping artists, athletes get in that entertainment
The
industry.
umbrella.
Yep, international plays. Start buying some like vending machines, some ATMs and shit. Political PACs. Start funding some. Me and Banksy, me and Pissy did some political shit in the bird. You know what I mean? Like start helping get the mayor in office and shit
Yeah.
financially. And
Yeah.
now, bitch, you owe us, bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need that
Get
joint right
that
there on second.
that leverage.
Yeah, we need that. You know what I
So
mean?
you would want to do this in the Berg?
No, hell no. What politically, I think the bird would be good.
This nigga said.
No, fuck
Nah,
the
I just want
bird.
to make sure you talking about like just in general, like across the country.
Yeah,
Okay.
across the
Yeah.
country. Yeah, yeah. But the Berg is so small that it could be corrupted.
Yeah,
That's the good
easy.
thing about them small ass cities, bro. We get a crooked ass mayor in there, like we can take advantage.
Nigga D is a nut, yo.
That's what Stephen Reed did. Nigga was stealing
Oh
artifacts and
yeah, yeah,
shit.
he was
Like,
weird, but he had that shit running smooth though. I ain't gonna lie, he had the berg in his heyday.
Yeah.
but yeah, we could do storage, real estate, agriculture. So it's like this is it. And so the job would be like an investment group. We do daily market research, write ups, content, which is a service we can provide the businesses and individuals to help them make better decisions with their money. And our main thing would be closing the wealth gap. And then we actively day trade commodities, looking for 8 to 10% returns monthly, which is out competing the S&P 500. You know what I mean? Niggas chase Chase Edmonds and shit. Nigga need us, nigga. You know what I mean? That money ain't gonna stretch like that, nigga. Come on, nigga. You gotta invest, bro. You know.
Yeah.
And then once we get to like 10K, 20K monthly baseline profits, then we can put our creativity to work and then start doing like a little hedge fund where we invest in startups, technology that helps people become more active and informed in the retirement funds, because we could even hit the 401k. That 401k shit is a dangerous game, bro. You don't have control on when to even pull your profits out. Like they putting all of your money into this thing, and it's great because they matching it. But what if I'm up 30% and I want to withdraw from my bread? There's no app or nothing. Like my mom was working for 20 years. Her retirement shit could have been done way better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could have
Right,
had
right.
way more
Shit,
money
that's what
working for
I'm
her.
looking at that shit right now. My
Yes,
folks, 66, still working.
yeah, you know what I mean? And they could have been in better position with a 401k. There was a period where they were up big.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
told them that you could take some of that bread,
Take
here go
yeah.
for a down payment to get a little rental property. Like that shit's not cool, bro. So I would really want to target that.
They just built putting their bread into this fucking belief system, and then when it goes left, now they're fucked when it's time come to pull their bread out. It's
Yo,
like,
and guess what
and
the
they
belief
still
system,
taxing it either
and they
way.
still tag, and guess what they belief system doing, Banksy? They traded the shit just like us,
Yeah,
nigga.
taking they shit like bet. Yeah, that 40% gonna come in handy, nigga. The market spooky, nigga.
And they just blew it up. That's what the nigga Stan Bateman did.
Bro,
These
real
niggas was
shit.
depositing their crypto. These niggas was taking their crypto and day trade. He was gambling that shit away.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And
Damn.
nigga said, I need my money back. He said, look,
Yeah,
bro,
nah,
man,
it's
got it,
nasty,
bro.
yo.
There's no easy way to put this. That shit is gone, my boy.
Yeah, he gonna die.
All
That's
right, here we go. We almost done. So
Helicopter accident and some shit.
let me at least do one play with y'all real quick so we can see how this shit goes. So this is January 4th, 2021. Let's go to 7:30. I get to the joint. I'm going to the gym 6:30. Get back to my joint like 7:30, 7:45, 8, anywhere from like 7:30 to 8. I hop on this bitch, and then I'm looking for now. I'm gonna take y'all through my process of what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna just treat this shit like it's just me trading by myself. So it's January 4th. I get here. I'm putting the vibes on immediately. You know what I mean? I put the vibes on immediately. I try not to smoke till afterwards. I say try.
Yeah, if you got some music on, we can't hear it. At least I
You
can't.
can hear them shooting?
no, I can hear them, bro.
All right. All right. Well, just know the tunes is on. Oh, I can hear the ad though. Ain't that a bitch? Hold up. All right. So the first so the first thing I'm looking for is I'm looking for our pattern. Now, right here, I see a mediocre little red bitch. You know what I mean? And then I see a bullish bitch. Now, Pitts, there's something we ain't go over. I went over it with Banksy already. We talk about a gap. So there definitely has to be a gap. If there's not a gap there, so now there's some nuance to the setup, though. That shit that I showed you is the basic. That's the fundamentals. There's some nuance. Pitts, just focus on the basics right now. This shit that I'm about to talk about, this shit for Banksy.
All right, bet.
I don't want to like confuse you, but you listen though. But I just
Yeah.
know we gonna talk about it more in depth.
You are.
All right, so Banksy, this is the gap I'm looking for. So under that big bullish candle, that candle to the right
Hmm.
is wick close right here. That candle to the left, right here. It's a little gap, but nigga, it's a gap
Right, right,
right
right.
here. All through here is a gap. So that makes this tray, that makes this a valid setup. Because there's a gap. Little, but it's a gap. Now, see right here, there's no gap. You can see that there's wick and all of that, which means that there's orders being placed all through here. Right here, there was no orders placed. And this shit is still ran by algorithm. So this is the crack in the
Right.
code shit. Like there's a gap here, meaning that the machine is going to come back to this area, nigga. Like it's going to.
Right.
When?
Right.
We don't know. But there's going to be an exchange of orders here because there's somebody just like us waiting to take these buys. So this is my zone. Let me get rid of this. So this is my zone. And then we just going to fast forward this 5 minutes at a time. So boom.
Douche.
All right, so now we in the zone. So this is game time, and right now it's 7:50 a.m. You know what I mean? So it's kind of early.
Now, like, yo, you jumping in like once it gets in that box, you copping up immediately.
No, hell no, not immediately. No.
All right, that's
No.
what about it. That's what I was
I'm
gonna
gonna show
say.
you. I'm gonna show you. Now we're gonna play this in real time. All right,
All right.
so it's gonna take a little while. So we gonna play this in real time. We're gonna do it 10 secs at a time. So it's still gonna be fast forward. But let's do play. And let's just see how this candle. So this is how candles form, Pits. So the red candle opened up. It's looking bullish. This is tempting right here, Banks. This is where
Ooh,
my
yeah.
emotions come in, but I ain't get my confirmation yet. I'm gonna show you what confirmation I'm looking for. The confirmation. Look, Pitts. Now it's wicking down. You see how it used to be red, and then sellers came and they wicked it all the way down. They turned it red for a minute, and now the buyer. So these niggas is really just fighting right now. This is only like a tussle, nigga.
Yeah,
You know what
Okay.
they in
I
there
mean?
mixing like.
Yeah, they just mix.
So
But
so
you always.
you waiting for another green candle to
Yep.
start rising out.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm waiting for this candle to close green.
And then
I always need a candle to close in my direction.
yep.
There's times where this shit could just run and I would miss the move. Like
But
if
that's okay, right? Because
man, I'm cool with that, nigga.
yeah.
I ain't got no FOMO, nigga.
Yeah.
You missed the move. So what?
Yeah.
Abundance, bro. There's gonna be another play
There's
tomorrow,
gonna be other moves.
nigga. Like,
Yeah.
but the early me. Hold on.
And that motherfucker did close green too.
Eh, eh, eh. Yo, I don't get why she would just take a call like right
Yo,
here. Like you
Pissy, I'm
see me
tired
in
of looking at this dumbass frozen screen, bro.
Oh, can y'all here? Let me get me off of here. Hold on, let me make this shit bigger. I'm tripping. Damn, my fault, Piss. I got pissed. All right, Piss. Y'all can see it better.
No, I can see it fine.
All
Yeah,
right,
it
so
still
look,
look the same.
hey Pitts. Banks. This candle still didn't close though. The clock is up here. We still got 3 minutes. The candle
Oh,
closes
you just
every
paused it.
5 minutes.
Okay.
I just paused. I just
Oh,
paused.
okay. I didn't see you
All right,
pause
so
it.
look,
All
hold
right,
up.
word.
We still waiting. It's going to look good though. Like right now, especially if it break the high. So this is something else I'm looking for too. If it break the previous candle high, there's a higher probability. Everything is probabilities. It's not guarantees, nigga. Like I'm not smart, nigga. This is this because I could be wrong, nigga. I did all of this shit and be wrong. Like, but
Yeah.
it, you gotta have no ego and shit. That's why doing this shit live is really vulnerable. A lot of niggas don't trade live, bro. Like this is hard as fuck to do because it's like now your emotions is in front of everybody. But
Yeah.
it make you better though. To me, when I'm talking this shit out, it's better than when I'm just in my head. When I be just in my
Yeah.
head, I just be doing
That's
shit.
what Rail said too. He was like, "Yo, I like you being here because it make me like talk this shit out and say
Yeah.
what I be saying to somebody rather than to myself."
Yeah.
Yo,
So
you
like
be
I
in your
could,
head doing the dumbest shit,
yeah,
nigga.
And then you just gotta
yeah,
take that shit on the chin. So I mean,
yeah.
like,
Just
Hey,
by
Pitt.
yourself, like word.
Hey, Pitts, and that be the part where you in a position and you not confident. You already lost, nigga.
yeah.
Like that, and that be my problem too. Like my shit be my finger be on the trigger. I be in this bitch, but I'm cool. But you gotta have no emo. That's the hardest part. This part is easy. When I'm showing y'all the technicals, we gonna get this shit done. But the emotions, I'm gonna be able to help y'all with that because I already done lost so much money. I'm gonna show y'all how much money I lost. I'm gonna show y'all all of the numbers, bro. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
this ain't the only thing I'm dependent upon.
Right.
So me, I'm Gucci. You know what I mean? This shit don't make me or break me, nigga. But this cracks the code for me to do like incredible things that I want to
Yeah,
do. You know what I mean? Like I've
I
been
agree.
wanting to do, bro. All right, so look. All right, so this candle still now. If it breaks this previous candle high, it definitely got my attention. I'm in this joint with no fear, but it never broke this high. It's wicked back down. I want y'all to pay attention to previous candle highs, like and previous candle lows. Peep, it didn't break the high or the low. So this is an inside candle. We really have no sense of direction yet, to be honest with you. But my setup is here, nigga. So my
Is that a support or not?
yo, it is, nigga. Wait, hold up. You're right. Cause you're right. Look, to
That's what
and
I'm saying. Right
you don't even
there.
know what the support is yet, nigga. I don't even know. I ain't even explain this shit to you. But we are at a support. This is called vision. This is like when you're a quarterback, like seeing them routes, nigga, or we like a point guard. Like you gotta have vision, bro. And
Yeah.
having it when I can pause it and do all of this shit is one thing, but in a live market to be able to see it, because hindsight's always 2020, nigga.
Right.
The only thing that matters is execution. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can have a winning
Yo,
play and lose it.
indeed.
All right,
Yeah.
so
You
look,
talking about how it hasn't broke past what's that? I can't see the numbers on this shit. But regardless,
1930. It hasn't broke this red line. Because look, these two candles, they rejected here. And it's not perfect, but
yeah,
these two candles is kind of rejecting right here too. This is a support. This is the support. So now at this point, if this break this candle high, I'm in this bitch. I'm in this bitch. And my stop loss would be below this support. If it come back below this support, then
It's just done.
yeah. And you gotta respect your stop loss. This is a part
Yeah.
of
that's
respecting
what
your
I
market.
folded. That's what I
This yep,
folded.
that's emotional. So
Yep,
that's a psychological
I
issue.
needed that.
Yeah, you needed that. You got to respect the market. So if you start moving your stop loss, like look, like I move my stop loss down
Yeah,
here,
bro. I moved
bro,
my shit. It's like,
you're
yo,
not
bro.
sticking to the game plan. So all right, let's see what's going on. So this candle is fucking around. It's 7:58 right now. So a new candle. All right, look, if it break this high, man,
I'm about, yeah, I'm about to say it's about a 15.
Uh,
hold up. Oh,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
oh
you
shit.
gotta
yeah.
get in there.
And my entry is fucked. Look at my entry, nigga. Like I was supposed to get in right here. I got in wait. This green line is my entry. So I got in
Yeah,
late A, but look, nigga, that's part of the game, nigga. That's part of the
yeah.
fucking game. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's do this. Now I'm in this bitch. Let me put my stop loss. I'll put my stop loss below here. Hold up. I'll put my stop loss like right here. So my stop loss is 21 pips. It says 219, but it's really 21 pips. All right. Um, accept that. Boom. And then my take profit is going to be the same thing. So we'll go over pips and all of that shit in a minute. Just know it's 21. So if this was like sports betting 21 and be like the spread, like meaning I need price to go from 1931 2 points so to 1933. So
Okay.
I need like 21 points. I need like three touchdowns to win this bet. All right, so now we in this bitch, and let's just see what happens. And we just gonna do like we'll do today, and then we'll do tomorrow, and call it a we'll call it a joint. So let's see how much I'm up. Where the shit at? All right, hold up. Let me see where we at. I think we did hit 1933. Hold up. Let's just let it rock though. Yo, where's my? How can I see how much I'm up? How was it, pips? All right, so right now we up 10 pips. Some people
All right,
close at
yeah.
10 pips. I started off close.
Word.
Nah, not right in the middle of that joint, bro.
Yo, D is the funniest. Yo, how is it that even on Microsoft Teams, he's still doing the same shit?
They're like, bro.
Yo, D literally has been banging on niggas for fucking years. He's even doing it on laptops and on fucking
Yeah, right after he said, like, nah, you need these little $50 joints. Like,
yeah, yeah. He is the funniest dude I know. But here, while I
yeah.
got you, I'm about to give you a little snippet of this shit before I dip.
Hey, oh yeah, let me hear this
I'm
joint.
gonna give you a snippet of this joint, yeah. This joint is some shit you ain't never heard before, like no sound you ain't never heard
Oh,
before. Oh
y'all
yeah,
still in it? All right,
yeah,
bet, bet,
yeah. I
bet.
was like, it's perfect. D's back. Can
Let me
y'all
hear
hear
that
this shit?
joint. Yeah, I hear it.
I know that I don't tell you that I love you enough, but I do. Everything that I am because of you. Everything I want to do is for the family, for the crew, for the ones that I love, for the things that you taught me from the youth, you know? Yeah. Black and white clashing like snow tread on the tire. I try to get accustomed with coping with Pop's tired. Who the fuck am I to try to tell him he should go retire? Why am I? Try to get my aunt dead back in the choir. Sometimes the only place to take your fears to the fire. I wonder if my pops understand that we provided. Let me switch it to some positives. I don't think you comprehended what my father did by sending 3 black men off with a scholarship. There ain't a lot of us. I've been waiting just to tell you. Just to tell you that, to tell you that I love you. Now don't get me started on my mama. Everything I stamp is on my mama. The level of my pants is for my mama. Hall of Fame I am, all I am, that's my mama. If you wonder where I get my fucking passion from my mama, you never hear a curse without these lips around my mama. Hall try to take a fucking sip around my mama. Let a nigga say some slick shit about my mama. I hope it never gets there. I hope it never gets there. They don't wanna
Yeah,
do
this
that.
nigga's crazy.
They don't wanna do that. Somebody, and then I got a whole verse I got fixed though, but that's
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's him,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. I like where you at with that joint, bro.
that joint some different
Yeah.
shit, y'all.
Hey, Banks, there's money there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That
Nah, I feel
shit.
that.
That shit.
Yeah, nah, sure. We
That's
can
What
some
you hear
shit.
about
definitely put
That
that
mama?
on something.
That mama shit crazy too. I like that, bro.
yeah, I mean, give my
Yeah.
dad the first verse and my mom the second
Yeah.
verse.
Yeah, yeah, that
Mama.
shit hard, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
My mama.
Yeah,
My mama.
real
Yeah,
shit.
niggas gonna like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Banks. That's it, bro.
that's
yeah.
what these moves is all about, yo. Even
And can you
this,
bring your syrup real
down to
quick?
this.
And can you bring your syrup real quick? No, I ain't yet, no. But yo, Banks. So is that something that you thinking about playing when you get to the spot
It might
to
be
the wreck?
now, but I just made this shit last night. Like I told Pitch, I was supposed
Wow.
to slide to Pitsy's crib, and then I caught this little pocket and was like, "Yeah, I gotta work on this joint." So like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint fire. Yeah, you gonna just I already know, I mean, I don't know like how much time everybody get to play their shit or if y'all just playing like one song or something, but do you know you or like do they like
I have
talk
no
about
clue, bro, on some G
where
shit. I'm gonna end up being in the vicinity before Thursday anyway, so I'm gonna ask around.
where
All right. So we almost done here, Banks. Yeah, that shit fire, bro.
Let's talk to me. Talk to me.
That
Talk to me.
shit.
What you
All
got?
right. So look, being frank, bro, we got stopped out on this position right here.
Oh
So
shit, I
if
ain't
you can
even.
see, we took buys right here.
Yeah.
It went out heavy rejection. Now the thing is, it was 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. is New York open. So to take position at like 7:55, I mean, I gotta take it regardless. Like it's my setup, bro. Like this shit back
Yeah.
tested. I'm taking the shit like regardless. But at 8 a.m., it's high volatility. So it stopped us out right here. Let's see. Look, and
Damn.
this happened, right? It
Yeah.
stopped us out just to really go. into our direction, and I think our take profit is like right around here. So look,
Golly.
and it'll do shit like that,
Yeah.
and you just gotta. It's part of the game, bro. Like you know what I mean. This shit just come with experience. I win more than I lose. I take this loss. What comfort me is to know I had the direction right.
Right.
It did go up. It's just that little shit in between,
Yeah.
and that's what life is really all
It's one of
about.
them joints where it's like that was great defense, but that was just a better play. You
It
know
was
what I
just a
mean?
Yeah.
It's like
play, bro.
Okay.
you got
It
you can never be mad at that person for that.
it
You know what I mean?
it's
You'll
a
Yeah.
never
better
lose
play.
that way. You'll
All
never
right.
lose that way. I give you
Yeah,
that.
it's a better play. So if we start that out, that would be a loss. So let's go on to the next day. It is what it is. I wouldn't take any more trades. Before I used to try to take my loss back. I'm only saying that from a position of experience for real. Like I'm
Yeah.
not taking any other trades, bro. Like I already been there. I'm too deep in the game, nigga. Like you just gotta take that L, bro. All right, so let's go. This is Tuesday. Let's see what happened on Tuesday. All right, so this is 7:30. Do I see any setups here? This gap already got filled. No, I don't see nothing yet. So now we just gotta wait to see if there's any big movements. Possibly this. We'll go over why in a second, but possibly this. Got a weak candle, but this is me reaching. I wouldn't consider that a textbook. That's not textbook. That's not what we looking for. The beginning to make money. Um, yo, but this is. I ain't gonna lie. This is because even though this red candle, it ain't no bitch candle, but we did have two candles, which did create a gap, and this gap got filled with this heavy rejection right here. We on the uptrend, and this is me just talking to myself. So just y'all just take this in, like don't get too caught up trying to like understand everything. But just it's just me like practicing for myself for real, for real. That's how I was going to do this shit anyway. Like all of this shit, I be doing shit regardless. Now I'm just inviting niggas in, and it's you know what I mean. It's up to niggas and shit. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I do this regardless because this is how I'm trying to make my living. So now let me just fast forward this candle as if this was a real candle, and let's just see, bro. I think I would take this, bro. I've never done this simulation before either. Like I haven't back tested this shit to make sure shit look good. This is raw shit, nigga. I actually might take this joint, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If it break this high, because this candle rejected weak candle, weak bearish candle, and it's showing me that buyers. You see that wick right there? It's 8 o'clock. We on an uptrend. We've been bullish for the past week. We've been bullish yesterday too. We can go to the higher time frame real quick just to kind of look. 30-minute bullish. The daily. I ain't got the daily. The 4 hour bullish. So yeah, I wouldn't fight the trend. Let's see what happens. Let's see. I needed to break up here though. I'm not looking for the break previous. If it break above here, but then I got to see how big my stop loss is. Because sometimes if my stop loss is too big, I don't take the trade. Like I'm a scalper, nigga. I'm looking for like one play. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm in.
He's in. He's in,
I'm in.
boys.
Let's see. So from here, let me just pause it real quick to set my stop loss.
Yes, these fuck.
I'll put my stop loss. I see how big that joint to be.
Oh,
Not too big. So yeah, I put my stop loss like right here, 26 pips. And then let's put our take profit, 26.
yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a good day, baby.
All right, that there. And then we look on our higher time frame. You use that for a sense of direction to kind of see where it's going to go. You're going to look to the left for clean traffic. So it's kind of like flying the plane. I can't even look too far left. But if you see clean traffic, like big candles and shit, candles typically are going to mirror that. So I would want something that got clean on the higher time frame, got clean traffic to the left. This is more nuanced than shit. This is beyond the setup, but this is like the contents I'm looking for as like
Right.
confluences or how long I want to hold the trade, when I want to stop. If there's a resistance right here, and I'm in profit, I ain't hit my TP, but I know it's a 30-minute or 4-hour resistance. I'm just gonna cut my profit there because I know there's a high chance price of reject. Come back to my entry. I gotta be in drawdown. This shit could take it out. Like I'm cool with just taking my money and calling it a day for real. So all right. But let's just play this joint. I can't look on the higher time frame to see how long, so I'm gonna just hold it just to see if it does our hits our TP or not. So right now we up about 11 pips. There is a little resistance right here on the 5-minute that we can reject off. So if we break and close above here, that gives me a higher confluence to hold the position. We coming back down aggressively, but don't trip. Sometimes I would control risk here. Like if this shit too aggressive, bro, it start breaking previous lows. Sometimes I get out of that position early, but just for this joint, I'm gonna just do stop loss or nothing. Like if it hit my stop, it hit my stop. But sometimes I would trade there, but you gotta trust the analysis for real. This is looking rough though. This is the beginning of the year, bro. So 2021, I'd have lost again. So it's looking rough. It's 2 losses. So Monday, Tuesday, I would be down 2%. All right.
Yeah.
But let's just rock. If there's any more positions today, I may take them, I may not. But at this point, I'm gonna just let it just rock forward. Yeah, this shit ain't did nothing. It broke down. Ain't really did nothing. That was like a fuck 'em type day. All right, let's fast forward this. I'm gonna do 3 more trades. We just gonna do 1 week at a time. This shit looking rough right now. I ain't gonna lie. But we're gonna do 3 weeks. Let's see how we finish Wednesday. We're gonna see how we finish Tuesday, Thursday, and then we're gonna see how we finish Friday. All right. So let's fast forward this joint. Y'all got any questions so far?
I think
I'm
I'm
happy
for.
right now.
What happened?
I'm treating this like it's a live joint.
All right, bet. So let's go to it. All right.
I'm about to get my fucking massage gun out. Start tapping the Achilles.
Yo, how your Achilles been feeling?
It's alright. It's alright. It ain't 100%. I can't do everything now. I just can't fully run yet.
All right. All right, bet. So this is we super. Are we bears? No, we kind of like. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so we are going down. So gold kind of tanking at this point. So it's 7:30. Let's see what's going on. No setup yet. Nothing really here yet. All right, so we do got something here, but it kept dropping. All right, bet. So this is something right here. I ain't gonna lie. So this is what I'll be looking for. Boom. Leaving a gap, right? Came back into it, but this is a supply. So the way I trade, you got supply and then you got demand. A demand is a buy, supply is the thing. Now it's the same setup, it's just complete opposites. You see what I'm saying? So we came back, we tapped this zone. So let's just let this play now. And let's see, we down 2%. So I would be down on my account, I would probably be down like $80 so far. If we break this low, I'm in this sale. So let's just let it rock. Let's see. And this is the first of the month. So I mean the first of the year. Some people trade the first week of the year. Some people kind of let the, all right, hold on. I'm in this right. All right, bet. Stop loss. Gonna be right above here. Boom. And I'm gonna take profit, the same thing. All right, let's let this rock. So let's see. Let me look at the other time frames real quick.
So what are you looking for right now, dude?
Let me know if y'all want me to fast forward it. Hold up. Let me just make it a little quicker.
No, I'm asking, what are you looking for right now to get into that zone up there?
Oh, what made me get into this?
Yeah.
All right. So mediocre red candle right here. I mean mediocre green candle. Remember, it's the
Right.
opposite. So this is a supply. So for the
Right.
demand, you want a mediocre red. For a supply, you want a
Got it.
mediocre
Okay.
green.
That's what I was. All right. That's what
All
I
right.
thought. Okay.
Mediocre green candle. And then we had a flush right here, big red candle. We on a downtrend. We've been bearish all day,
Yeah.
right? Came back in here. Price came up here. It's 941 right now. It came back and touched this zone. So the zone is going to be the mediocre candle is going to be the wick, the bottom wick, and the top wick of the mediocre candle. Meaning that price, my stop loss, I keep an aggressive stop loss because I don't like to hold my positions too long. But technically, the stop loss would be above this zone if you're more comfortable with doing that, because price could easily come back in here, stop me out, but not break this zone and then come back down. You see what I'm saying? So this whole zone is kind of the supply area. This is where the orders are waiting to be executed. But soon as we touch the box, that's all I need as my confirmation. And then from there, I'm looking for the previous candle to either break the low if it's a sell or break the high if it's a buy. You see what I'm saying? So this touched it. This broke the low. So soon as it broke the low, this is aggressive though. This is kind of impulsive because I didn't have a candle close in my direction yet. But it makes sense to me. It's 941. There's volume. We touched the zone, rejected off of it. We broke this low. I'm looking for it. Now, where you would want to hold the position, you got something called liquidity. The liquidity is right here where the support is. This is where all the buyers. So my take profit is a little earlier, but I would want to close my position right here for real, like based off of the technicals. But my take profit is earlier, so I don't need to hold it the whole way. But I would leave my runner to about liquidity, which is this support. You can see this wick, this wick, this wick. That means that there's buyers at the bottom of this. So I would leave my runner to like right here. So let's just see. But I got in it because of the supply. And at this point, you just gotta let it rock. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. We'll be up about 20 pips here. And then right there. All right, bet. So that's a winning trade. So we'll call that a dub for the day. Um, I may, if I wanted to, I may take one more position if it offered it, but just for the simulation, I just want to keep this shit
Yeah.
simple. I'm just calling that a dub. We done for today. All right, let's go to the next day. So now I would be down $40. First week. You know what I mean? And the thing is, you got to keep your emotional tilt. They'll let you get the technical analysis and get some winning trades. They banking on you losing your cool in between this, bro. Like you losing, taking another trade, you losing again. Now I'd have been down. I, the more you got to overcome. Like if I'm down
Yeah.
2%, I got to make 4% just to be back at break even. That's why you never really, it's hard to lose when you're winning. You dig what I'm saying? You want to stay, you don't want to go too far off tilt because then to make up for it, bro, you got to do a lot, bro. So,
Word.
all right, so let's go. We almost done. So let's see what happens here. We're going to look for a setup. Not yet. All right, here go one. Let me see if it breaks structure though. This all right. So it broke structure. So this is more nuanced. Hits, don't worry about this shit. Just view this as me just trading live. You just get to see. But for banks, this is more nuanced. So what I'm looking forward to is out of demand. I want to break a structure. So a break of structure means This is a break of structure. It's closing above this resistance right here. And now we went from kind of bearish to breaking structure to the upside. So just know technically that counts as a break of structure. All right. Now at this point, we got this mediocre candle right here, bullish candle right there. Boom. We also got another one. So we got two of these back to back. So it created two demand zones on top of each other. Now this is where it gets tricky. It could come back in here, tap this, but really want to come back down to this demand zone. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, do you take the position? Me, I take it, to be honest. So let's just see what happens. So next 5 minute, boom. All right, bet. So it broke through this demand and it came down to this demand. All right. So, and this is a valid play, and it's 9:30. You understand what I'm saying? So this is valid. So let's see what happens. Oh shit! All right. So in an instance like this, I'm not gonna lie. No, let's just stay to our discipline. I could do some nuanced shit and pull out the Fibonacci, and once it start breaking 50%, I could take an impulse of entry. But let's just play it cool. Let's just keep it cool. I'm not gonna do all that. So let's just let it play. Let's see how this candle closes. And it's 9:30. So Banks, this is when the New York Stock Exchange opens. All right. So that's where all of this volume is coming from. You know what I mean? And we could miss the play. That's valid. So
Yo,
let's
hold on
see.
1 second. I'm still here. I'm answering this phone call. Mate call.
All right, cool. All right, so let's just see Banks. I mean, Pitt. So let me just fast forward this candle, see how it closed. All right, bet. Closing our direction, which is our confirmation. We could get rid of this zone. It's respecting this zone right here. Mediocre red candle, bullish red candle. And based off of, I lost 2 trades earlier, but based off of my back test, I have like a 69 to 72% win rate. So I'm typically, I'm winning like 7 out of 3 trades. You see what I'm saying? The
Okay.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah. Back test. You know what I mean? I can show you my live shit, but just know this shit been back tested. You know what I mean? But the thing is, this is where people go on tilt mode. You don't know what 7 trades you're going to win out of those 10. It's all random. So
Right.
even though you have the technical analysis, you have the proof, you could have a losing week. That's a part of business, nigga. That happens, bro. And you go into losing slumps as well. Like,
Yeah.
experienced traders talk about this, you know what I mean? Now it shouldn't last too long, and it's not something that happens. But the key is survival. It's never about making money, bro. It's about staying in this game long enough. If you can stay long enough and survive, bro, you Gucci.
Yeah.
So look, I'm down 2. You keep you cool about it. You don't switch the strategy up. A lot of people will have a losing days and they want to switch strategy. Don't
Yeah.
work. No, bro. You gotta stay down, bro. Like it's one thing. If you just focus on one thing. All right, so look. All right. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. This candle did close bullish, but nothing yet. You know what I mean? Nothing I'm really interested in. Could have got, let's see. Matter of fact, let me rewind that. I want to rewind that for real, because I would have got in breaking that high. I got to keep the shit honest. You dig what I'm saying? I would have got in right there. Hold up, let me do it again. Because as soon as it broke that high, I would have got in. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'd have got in like right there. I gotta keep this shit a bean. All right, my stop loss would have been like right here. You could keep it at this support and shit. You know what I mean? But me, I keep this shit as tight as possible because I don't like holding trades super long.
Yeah.
I'd have kept my stop loss right there. Shit, I'd have been a little bit of drawdown. But take profit. When you negative, that's called drawdown. Take profit would have been right here. All right. It's creating another demand right here, which all right, boom. So that's a winning trade. I'd have left my run. I'd have closed 90% right there. I'd have left my runner. My runner would have been like to like right here. which would have gave me. So you make more on your winning positions. You dig what I'm saying? So that's how you kind of do that. So my runner would have been like right here. If it had broke this low, I'd have just got out of that position. So that's a winning day. So right now, I would have been back at break even for the day. So I had 2 losses, I had 2 wins. All right,
Now it's
and then
Friday.
huh?
Now it's Friday.
All right,
Are
so
you
now
just gonna call it a day or what?
nah.
In real life,
Two,
if that was your week,
I'm beyond. If I see a setup, I take my shit, bro. Like
I feel that.
if the setup there, I'm taking it, bro. Like even if it's Friday, like yeah, bro, this shit work, bro. It work. It work. I'm telling you. So let's go to Friday. My setup there, I'm taking it, but I'm not forcing it though. Like the shit gotta look magnificent. I'm just focusing on the setup, but know that there's a lot more context that I look for at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? Like higher time frame trends. I just don't want to go over like too much at one time. I'm just because
Right.
the setup is all you need to know. This pattern with the right context, because even those 2 losses I took earlier, I might not have taken those with
Right.
looking at the higher time frame. But I'm just going strictly off of just the pattern, what we looking at so far. All right. So this is 7:30. All right, we're bearish. I ain't gonna lie, I do see a little gap. There's a gap right here, nigga. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing super crazy, but there is a gap. And we respecting this resistance right here. There's a lot of rejections right here. So I'm not, and this is some shit when y'all get better at you can put your little trend line right here. There's a little trend, a price rejected right here. You got something called a fake out. This is a lot, but just know if price comes above here and closes back, that's called upside liquidity. So that's another confluence that we can come down here to the downside. But this is all advanced shit, you know what I mean? Which really ain't necessary. All you really need is the setup, you know what I mean? But that's some shit that we could decorate and make it sound good, start selling niggas, you know what I mean? Look, bro, you sell side liquidity, nigga. Like, all right, so let's see. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, hey, it did touch, bro. It did touch. Let's see what's going on. Let's just play this for real. I'm looking for like a break of my low. Break of a low. All right, hold up. Touching the zone again, rejecting. Oh, hold on, it didn't give me a chance. Move too fast. Hold up. I'm in that position though, Banks. Rejection here, downside. We are in a bearish trend. Weak rejected here, a weak bullish candle, meaning that the buying momentum starting to slow down. You see what I'm saying? If we get a strong joint, that break, all right, I'm in that bitch. I did see my setup. You know what I mean? It could have been more textbook, but this is all I'm looking for. And I ain't gonna lie, I would be aggressive too. Like this bearish candle, I might put my stop loss put my stop loss in between like right here, like 15 pips. So this ain't a big position. So let me put my profit at 15 pips. Yeah, I can't believe I lost some fucking trades. That kind of sucked, but it happened. All right. Stop loss would be typically like right around here. And then I'll keep my runner to come down here, like somewhere where you see all this support, you seeing all these rejections. So kind of a messy range. Oh, let me play it. So it's Friday too. I might just actually close 100% of my positions right here. And if I could have a winning week, because I lost those 2 trades, if I could have a winning week, the very first week of the year, I was in the trenches, nigga got tested. You know what I mean? If I could have some type of like winning week, I would take that as a win, to be honest. I would be up $40. So I'll risk $40. So I'd have made $40 this week. Something slight. So this all right, bet. Yep. So yep. And that's the setup, bro. And that's how this shit look. And look, came right back up here in the joint. And this is Friday, Banksy. So your mindset is right though about not trading on Friday. A lot of people don't. Because if you look, all this shit really did was consolidate on Friday. Look, it
Right.
ain't even do nothing like it bounced down,
It
came
was
up,
just taking
bounced
niggas
down,
bread.
came up, bounced down, came up. So it's
That's
actually
all it was
smart
doing.
not to trade on Friday. You had the right idea.
That's why I was asking, like in real life, if you just had
I do
a
trade on
fight the next
Fridays
week.
though.
Yeah,
I do.
that's why I was asking in this scenario. So I know
Yeah,
every situation is situational,
yeah.
but
I would. I would. I would. The markets be hot, man. Like there's a lot going on in the economy that's like affecting this shit, like inflation, Russia doing Taiwan. That's why I like this shit too, bro. Cause this shit, like as a man, bro, you got to be educated on like what the
What's
fuck
going
is
on?
really going on for real, bro. And it's about the money. It's not politics. Anytime somebody bring up a politician name, you know they lost because it's about the money, nigga. This shit is about money. Nobody's better than nobody, bro. You know what I mean? This shit about the bread. So that's everything, gang. So that's pretty much it, man. I don't want to wear this shit out. I'm gonna keep doing this joint. Here go another setup though. Look, this shit is offering setups, nigga. This is another one. Mediocre, and it don't happen a lot. Like it sounds simple as fuck, but Pitts, there's something called a gap that you need to have. Here goes. Here goes. This was one earlier. If I'd have woke up, I'd have missed this joint. Boom, boom. Caught that cell coming down. Here go another one.
And right now they mixing. Right now
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. They was mixing, and this shit broke out.
That shit broke out.
Broke out, made a little gap. That's where Banksy. But just know this pattern, and we done Pitts, so you can just watch this shit just to see if it kind of worked. This
Yeah.
kind of like social proof for real. Up, so it came into that zone. It came into that zone, and it did reject, my boy. It did reject. It came back into my supply zone. Let's play this. If it breaks low, I'm in it. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta start this shit over. Hold up, hold up. Just keep this in mind. Hold up. Let me go back. Let me restart this. But just know this setup. Let me just go over this setup with y'all real quick. Banksy, you got any questions? Yo, Banks, you got
not
any
yet,
questions?
not yet.
No.
I don't.
Does it make sense?
What I'm seeing, I see what you're seeing. It's everything else that I want to start to like try to
Oh, the
piece
context
together.
behind it. All right.
Yeah,
Let me go back. Let me 250. Hold on real quick. So yeah, the context is like support, resistance. You got breaker structure. You got liquidity grabs. That's what makes it a high. So for me, what makes it a high confluence trade, I need to see a breaker structure. I need to see a liquidity grab, and I do use a 200 EMA. I do use an EMA, which is an indicator. I want price to be above that EMA. So this is like real life shit, but I just don't want it to be confusing. But that is all what I'm looking for. I am looking for things in addition to that pattern. You see what I'm saying? And I could put all of that shit on here, but I just want to keep it casual. Let me do one more trade, that one that we just seen. And I was telling Pissy Banks, I got about a 60, like 65 to 70% win percentage with this joint. I win more than I lose for sure. For me, the hard part was the emotions. That's the part that I had to that should take a while, to be honest, bro. Like the psychology behind this shit, the patience, all of that is what really makes or breaks a trader. A nigga could do technical analysis and call out trades all day, but it's like executing that joint. That's what you want to see the nigga do. That's the test. All right. Let's go back to this trade real quick. Let's just see if this joint would have been a winner.
damn, I didn't even know I had that microphone off the whole time. I've
No,
been
you
talking the whole time. The word.
oh shit. Hold on. Previous bar. All right, bet. So it was this setup right here. All right, bet. So they was mixing this weak, mediocre green candle. It's the same shit every day, bro. Weak, mediocre green candle, big red candle, knocking them out, leaving a gap. Price still ain't come back to this zone to satisfy that gap. That's like a little crack in the code. We waiting for it to hit the gap. All right, bet hit the gap. Let's play this shit. I would have got in right there. That was a late entry. And know in real life too, my entries would be better. This is simulation, so it'd be moving my shit down, but I, everything would be a little bit tighter. Um, I'd have put my stop loss. Stop loss would have been right here. Bet. My take profit would have been right here, 321. And this a little bit above a 1-to-1. Because you got something called commissions and shit. So we'd have been in this bitch. This would have been 740. Gotta let it hit your TP. You know what I mean? Look, it's wicking back, bro. Hold your position, nigga. Hold the fort, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Let's speed this up a little bit. Let's see if it'll hit our TP. Sometimes too, if this shit go deep in profits, like if it gets super close to hit my TP, I will put my stop loss at break even. Like this is risk management. I'm not doing no risk management right now. I'm just letting it hit TP stop loss.
Right.
Sometimes if it goes deep in the profits, I would close half at break even. So if it goes deep in profits, come back, I'm closing 50% of that position. So now if I intended to lose 40, I only lose 20. I only make 20, but this is called risk management. We'll get into that shit later. Right now, I just want to get y'all used to reading the all of that shit. It comes instinct and shit, and that's what make a good trader. But for now, I'm just going to show y'all just these patterns and shit for real. So, oh, bang. So that would have hit. That would have hit TP, and then I left my runner. Let's see if the runner would have done damn. Oh, see, these are them type days. These are them type days. These are them type days. Yeah. So now I'd have been up 40 from the week. I'd have started a new week. I would have been up about like $85, $90 so far. So I'd have been up 90. And then, oh man. Man. And see, niggas is making $100,000. Like depending, all you do is add a zero. This shit really what you make of it.
Yo.
You know what I mean? This is big moves. And what I do is I build my buffer. So I'm only doing $40 initially on a $1,000 account. I'm risking $40. I'm building a buffer, and then probably 2 weeks I'm risking 10%. So then I'm going to be risking like $100 a day, trying to make $100 a day. So, all right. So look, on this joint, I'd have been up 90. Ooh, I'd have been up big on this joint. So let's say I'd have been up 80. And then and that's pretty much it, bro. That's pretty much the setup, man. And I can show you some live trades I took. So this was gold. Let's do this AU trade. I make $45 on this AU trade on the 14th December. So hold up. So let's look at this AU trade. This was the AU trade I took. Matter of fact, I can show you on the MetaTrader. Hold up. And then this is something y'all gonna have to download and put on your computer. I did some bitch shit. Let me show you this little weak ass trade I took on the 3rd. This was some bitch shit I did. But I was in Atlanta and shit, you know what I mean? So it'd be a little bit tougher. It'd be a little tougher trade, and it'd be a little tougher trade, and like that shit sound cool, but it's still because I got these big ass monitors at my crib and shit. But I was right on the money. Look, this is some bitch shit, bro. This was on the 3rd. On the 3rd, I got in this GJ position right here.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I got in this GJ position right here. Look. And Banks, this is something called a liquidity grab. So whenever you see a candle with a big wick, that's called a liquidity grab. So this was the mediocre candle. And I changed the colors too, because, you know, for your psychology and shit, when you see red and shit, that does something to your mind and shit. So on my MetaTrader, I changed the colors. So the blue is really green and the yellow's red. So this was the bitch ass red candle. This was the big green candle leaving a gap. So from here, there was a gap. The gap came down here. This was
Yeah,
905. So this is the
it was
context.
not hard for that to happen.
Yo, mute your mic. Mute your mic, Piss. Mute your mic.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, I can do it for you. I can do it for you. So this is some context though, Bank. So 9 a.m. It didn't give me a bottom wick. It just shot up. I don't like that. That's too impulsive for me. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
The candle always has to make a bottom wick. So I always wait for a bottom wick. This bottom wick came here. It came up. I wasn't fucking with the rejection. Boom. Came down. It dug deeper into our zone and then gave me some bullish joint with a wick, and we're above the 200. We're above my EMAs, which is a confluence I have. I took these
Mm-hmm.
buys right here. You can't see the yellow, but I got in right here, bro. My bitch ass, bro. This I got out right here. I made $5.97, bro. This
Damn.
job ended up flying, nigga. I was supposed to make $40 on that position. But
Damn.
I was in Atlanta. I like, bro, for some reason, the candles, I'm like, I got out, but that was a winning trade. And then the very next day, I traded I traded GU on the fourth. But yeah, same setup, bro. And then you got the contents, but the same shit. And that was on the fourth. Look, made a play right here. Look, weak, mediocre candle, bullish candle right here. Boom, making a gap. Came down, didn't fill the gap. It's above my EMAs. Came down, didn't fill the gap. This candle filled the gap. Soon as this broke candle highs, I got in that joint, wicked up, wicked up. My TP was right here. I closed early again on some bitch shit. You know what I mean? And then right, but this joint would have hit TP. And then look, it
Yeah.
came down, dug deeper in the zone, and then gave you the same setup again. So technically you could have this with this
Yeah.
wick, you could have took that joint again and came up. So yeah, bro. So and then same shit though. Same shit. This was a break even trade, bitch trade, control. This was a losing winner, lose. And see with the simulation too, my lose, I don't lose full stop loss. Like I keep my losses kind of tight. So yeah, so up $124 so far on this joint. Um yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is a process, but it's gonna take some time. But I'm excited, yo. I'm excited. It's gonna take some time, but it's a process.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, just look over that shit, man. And I'm
Yeah.
about to do my thing, pimpin'.
What you about to do for the day? What you about to get into?
I gotta go to Trader Joe's, grab some groceries and shit.
I feel that. I feel that.
Um what else? That's pretty much it. My mom was here while I was in Atlanta. My mom came down and shit.
You
So
watching the fight at your crib? I'm assuming.
yeah, yep, at the crib,
Is
yep.
you ordering it? Is you gonna watch it on streamies?
Our TV like jailbroke. My cousin came here and did some shit with our TV.
Oh, for real?
And so yeah, we get to stream them fights like directly.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it
That's
is like
insane, actually.
FIFA. It got live TV.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
shit got
crazy. Me and
everything.
Nate. I mean, it's $75, which really ain't that bad to see. Like my two favorite fighters to watch right now, Boots
Yeah,
and fucking Tank. That's worth it. So I'm not too mad at it, honestly.
yeah, yeah, brother. So, what you got going on?
I'm over here heating up this or baking this chicken. I'm about to make some food, but I'm about to probably get a workout in first while this is baking.
Mm-hmm.
Make some grub, and then that's about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not going into the city. I'm watching the fight here, so
Yeah, that's
that's about my
love.
whole agenda.
Hey, that song sound tough too.
Yeah, that's probably the other thing I'm gonna do is finish that joint, finish that last verse of that shit, and then mix everything up the right way. Probably gonna change the hook up. The hook was a little. That was just some shit I just threw on there. But yeah, that's probably what my Saturday gonna be. Tomorrow, just watch some football and study some notes and shit. Apply to some gigs.
Yeah, yo, what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna send y'all because one of these discords I learned where I'm gonna send y'all like some homework and shit that y'all can do and really just try
Word.
to find it's gonna be on Trading View and really just try to find setups. Like if you just go on Trading View, just learn to work Trading View you can just try to look for setups, like just get used to looking for because this was on Friday with AU, and then look, mediocre candle, bullish candle right here. This was his zone. Boom. And you can see if it left a gap. Yep, left a gap. Yeah, you can just practice doing this rewind, and this called like back testing. Boom. Came down into that zone. Boom. Boom. Could have took buys right here. Stop loss below the zone. And then look, you can just see the trades will work. Yep. So, all right, do your thing, man. I think Pitsy, we finna call it a day, man. This shit was long as fuck, nigga.
Yeah, that was smooth though.
Yeah, this shit was
That
long.
was smooth.
All right, yeah, no, appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, I
Yo,
recorded.
Piss, what you getting into? You watching that shit at your crib?
I think so. I'm about to go to the gym right now, and I'm gonna let you know for sure after the gym.
Word.
Yo,
All right, yeah.
yo.
You already talked to Rob. Rob said he coming through.
Yeah, Rob said he about to slide here sauce. He said he with some shorty. Yo, last night, bruh, I fell asleep on what I think was a potential threesome, and I was asleep for it.
Damn.
I wanted to tell that to somebody because I felt bad about it and I needed to get it off my chest. But
Nah, that's all
I had a
good, bro.
shorty text at 1:00 and said she had her and her friend want to come through and want to see me, and I was asleep, drooling on my
You
pillow.
definitely missed it.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
all right,
and
bro.
I don't think I'll ever have that opportunity happen again.
You don't think so? I was gonna say you'll get an opportunity again.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
that
Yeah,
should've
I
come,
think
bro.
that's the one and done.
Yo, I gotta show y'all. Yo, y'all gotta get this, bro. We played this shit in Atlanta, bro. Y'all ever seen this shit before, bro?
Yeah, I played
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I played
Y'all
that joint,
played
bro.
this
I've
shit?
never played
Yeah.
it. I've never played it, but I
It's
seen
a
it.
good joint. It's a good
Ah,
joint. It's a good joint. I played that with my brother and his wife. That's
oh
what's
yeah,
That's what we
this
about to
shit
get
is
on that
lit,
Catan
bro.
shit, yo. That's
Yeah,
what
you
y'all
been
need to get on
telling me
that
about
actually.
Catan shit.
Oh yeah, you did say to slide around like 6 for that shit. Oh
That's
yeah, I
what
might have to
Rob
slide
had.
out
I'm
there
about
for
to
that
bust
content.
Rob. I'm gonna tell Rel to come over if you don't slide, so we can get a 4 person.
Let me
Cause that shit really,
let me
You said
call
that
let me
bro.
y'all
call
That's like
Rob.
the
recording him.
ultimate.